So this is Beach Avenue, Saturday, October 10th. And this is the main entry in and out of North Beach. So this is Saltwater. It hadn't rained, you know, and this is Saltwater coming up through the infrastructure. So it's coming up, backflowing through these pipes that are so low in the ground that when the tide comes up, the bay actually comes up through this. It's kind of hard to imagine, but this is bay water. There's little fish and stuff swimming in that. And there's nothing that these bus drivers or these drivers can do to avoid this standing water. And it was even worse this morning when the tide was at 2.8. Right now the tide's going down a little bit. And this is all because there's a hurricane in the Gulf, not even coming here. It's called Delta, I think. It's going to Louisiana. But every time that happens, we get storm surge in the coastal bend. So this 2.8 foot storm surge, this is what happens. So now, right now, TxDOT has closed down Burleson, which is the other way to get on the Harbor Bridge, and said everyone use Beach Avenue. Well, that means that we all have to drive through Saltwater. So there is a workaround. If you, say you come to this stop sign where I'm at, you go down this road, Timon, and all the way to Burleson, turn right, come back up the frontage road by the highway on this side, the northbound frontage road. That will get you in front of that Whataburger. Then you turn left, kind of by where that truck is. Oops. And you will be able to cross under the highway and go back down the two-way frontage road on the west side of the highway. So this is a combination of the TxDOT Harbor Bridge project closing down a lot of our roads, you know, so that they can build a new bridge, and the horrible drainage issues that the city of Corpus Christi has ignored for, you know, decades over here. Basically, this road right here needs to be elevated with fill and built up higher. And that way it would not flood, because it's obviously below 2.8 feet, or it wouldn't be flooded. This is basically sea level, what we're looking at now, you know, the new sea level at 2.8. So that's the fix. Elevate Beach Avenue and repave it. And that's actually in the works. The city has already funded that project. But the problem is that right here where we're standing, this is going to be, right here, this is going to be the Grand Canal. Right here. And so the Grand Canal has to be engineered and designed, because once that engineering comes back in December, that will dictate how Beach Avenue is sloped. Because if we have the Grand Canal, it will be sloped toward us so that the water drains into the Grand Canal. If they, for some reason, decide not to do the Grand Canal, which I certainly hope that doesn't happen, then Beach Avenue will probably just be elevated, and they'll keep the same faulty drainage system that we have now. So it's all a complete mess. And the recent closing of Burleson by TxDOT is really confusing the issue.